I'm sure they're just kind of sick and tired down in the Caribbean from Beryl.
Yeah, Beryl hit the islands first. It has been scraping by Jamaica this afternoon. It's still a Category 4 storm. It hasn't weakened. In fact, it looks like it's trying to intensify right on the shoreline of Jamaica right now. There may be some very small-scale interactions here with the land that, instead of causing it to weaken, are actually causing it to intensify. So it's a 4 today. It's still a major hurricane crossing the Caribbean. It will eventually drop down to a Category 2, which is still a significant hurricane, and it looks to be aimed closer to Cozumel than to Cancun. Works across the Yucatan, and then it's going to move over into the Gulf of Mexico, where it's going to cause some different issues for some different areas. Here's the big view. You can see how far this thing is away from Mobile, but eventually some of the impacts of this storm will make it as far to the north as Mobile County and Baldwin County and South Alabama, as well as the Florida Panhandle. There's the satellite imagery. Hurricane hunters have been in there, actually found that the pressure has dropped in the last couple of hours. The forecast track, again, headed toward the Yucatan. Then it moves over into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, potentially becoming a hurricane again before making landfall. And while we were very confident a few days ago that this thing looked like a Mexico issue, there does seem to be a bit more of a right-hand hook there headed up towards South Texas. So Corpus Christi, places like Kennedy County, even Houston and Galveston have to be on the lookout for some pretty significant impacts from either a low-end hurricane or a tropical storm. And for the beaches of Alabama and Northwest Florida, even though you're a long way away from this, we're going to have some pretty big rip current issues. A high risk of rip currents for dangerous rip currents for Alabama and Northwest Florida. You got to stay out of the water. If you're traveling down that way, or maybe wondering why in the world we're talking about it when we're so far inland, if you know somebody who's there, let them know this is the deal. Saturday and Sunday, the rough surf is going to be making it all the way up to the coastline. We've got a medium risk of rip currents on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a high risk, and you probably won't even be allowed to get in the water at that point. So just make sure that folks you know that are down that way, or if you're headed that way, that you are aware of the situation. Excessive heat warning over in Mississippi. There have been a few places today, even in Alabama, where that heat advisory has been surpassed, and we've gotten up close to 110. Well, tomorrow, the heat index could be as high as 108 again. I think it's probably closer to 100 to 105 for most of the afternoon. 30% chance of a few storms. It's going to be steamy in the morning, hot in the afternoon, the high at 96, and then by fireworks time, we're looking at a high temperature, or a temperature right around 85. And yeah, there is a chance of some isolated storms. I think most of them are going to be to the southwest and up to the north of Birmingham. There might be 1 or 2 of these left around for fireworks time, so just be aware of that. There may be some delays here and there, but the majority are going to be just fine. After that, a better chance of storms on Friday. A cool front sets in on Saturday and Sunday. That may drop the humidity a bit, but leave a few storms mainly south of Birmingham. And then next week could be quite a bit wetter. Guy?
All right, Jason.